Who's there? Pray, keep your voice low. 'Twouldn't be good for either of us if someone was summoned to come check on me. Could it be that you have come to bring Mother's schemes to light? Aye, Disa is my mother. Pray forgive me for not telling you sooner. 'Twas never my intent to deceive you. I simply feared that if I spoke the truth, none would wish to involve themselves with me. But that is no longer a concern. 'Tis clear that we are allied in purpose. My word, you mean to say that you are the true Arisen? That the sovereign currently residing in the palace is a pretender? Could Mother have had a hand in that as well?
Regent Kin Sven appears to be missing from his chambers. Have you seen him?
Me? No, sir.
Then start searching, you fool. Should aught befall the Regent Kin, 'tis us who'll answer to her grace.
Forgive me. My absence seems to have made this rather more difficult for us. You ought leave the palace. This room turned up little of interest. But I've a mind to look into this further. I shall send word to Captain Brandt if I discover aught you should know. I'll head out first and speak with the Sentinels. Use that opportunity to make good your escape.
Sven, where have you been?
I couldn't sleep. I thought a stroll.
Am I sure? Must be.
Lonely place, but not without its charms.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
How are we to find with such water here?
Idleness is a luxury I can barely afford.
A tad rowdy, but a chance to play.
In the crowd, you best watch yourself.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. How fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious to be found in the Queen Regent's office? This scrap. 'Twas part of a letter, and from Batal no less. This alone can prove little, but 'tis clear that Disa's schemes run deep. To think, Disa's actions have weighed even on the mind of her own son. Tis a surprise, but a welcome one. Disa, if Regent King Sven is willing to aid us by drawing Disa's focus, we may be able to gain here more useful information. You have done well, Your Majesty, though I am limited in the aid I'm able to offer.
What could the Queen Regent be plotting?
How very peculiar.
Phases. Now there's a name to remember.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the roads, despite...
Shall we get some rest then? I fought many... Good morrow, everyone.
Off we go then.
Ready to forge on?
I'd like a quiet life. Live to a ripe old age.
Not sure why I patrol it, if I'm honest.
Well met, sir.
A lonely place. Not without its charms.
Mayhap I'll buy me a farm.
Those new
That'll
recruits
be the
could
day.
barely lift their swords.
Well met, sir.
Captain will have my head if I skip another patrol.
A lonely place. Not without its charms.
Gotta take opportunities as they come, I say. Peruse at your leisure.
Wonder if anyone would notice if I'm mistraining.
Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off a hermit.
They'll know when you'll breathe your last. Peruse at your leisure.
So tired. I'm barely the vim to time when...
Gladly stay a while.
Got to sell off what I can.
Oi, you there. Your presence is requested at the tavern this evening. Who's the one requesting? I didn't ask. 'Tis none of my...
Have my protection. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Might as well take a look while you're here.
Huzzah!
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
Whatever am I to do?
I must try to
I'll sleep like a log tonight.
I'm a man of
pleasure just to ask anyone. My sword arm could use some work. Sometimes I wonder if I'm quite helpful. Such quietude is a blessing.
Spice.
Breadth of knowledge is never. Less important than depth.
Such quietude is a blessing. This is quite a quandary. Can't wait for the new equipment to come in.
I ought to find someone to buy me a drink.
I've a niggling feeling I've forgotten something.
Would that all my
Feast your eyes on a sight most entrancing.
Perchance you've heard. The Sovereign, wounded in glorious combat with the dragon, is recovered at last. No tidings could be more joyous. Indeed, 'tis a weight off my heart to think that our fair Vermund shall once again be governed by a true ruler.
I could use a bit of
Breadth
excitement
of
in my life.
knowledge is no less important than depth.
We've naught to discuss.
I'd sooner stay out of battle, were it possible. I must be vigilant. The town's
What will they do?
You'd best watch yourself.
If you've naught to say, I'd best be going.
This is quite a quandary. Suppose I ought to earn my pay. When does my watch end? I've clean forgotten. I've been on my feet all day. My legs are as lead.
What's to be done about this?
A welcome respite from a not at the expense of my duty.
Is aught amiss here, Rose?
Such quietude is a blessing.
As quiet as a
Lots to be taken care of before the
Up
day's
at
done.
dawn, done by dusk.
Can't wait for the new equipment to come in.
Not sure why I patrol it. Would that I could always feel so far. I shall
The
suffer
wise
none
are as
this
discerning with
service.
time as with coin.
Sometimes this is the only place I can find peace. Come rain or shine.
Surely I'm overdue a day
I'll
off.
have to remember this place. Nor will it ever happen
fine place to sit and gather one's thoughts.
A welcome reprieve from the day's exertion.
When does my
Pray
watch
best
end?
of us, as it
I've
gets
clean forgotten.
The sooner my duties are complete.
I'd sooner stay out of battle. Where possible.
Still waiting on that.
Naught to look forward to, but a long day of
I'm
work.
partial to a little quiet from time to time.
I'd fancy a kip.
Silence
May this day bring delights
motivates
new and old.
I cannot help but be wary after all I've seen.
A welcome respite from all those horrid ruffians.
Wonder if anyone knows if we'll stay here a bit.
Lots to be taken care of before the day's
Idleness
done.
is a luxury I can rarely afford.
Presume to confound me, do you?
Does my watch end?
A fine place to sit and gather one's thoughts.
Naught to look forward to, but a long day of work.
A place for everyone.
Now, this is a place to forget one's troubles.
When does my watch end? I've clean forgotten. I'm in fine
Trolling, if I'm honest. Would that all places were so welcoming as
Got
this.
to
A
press
welcome
on.
respite from
There's much
all that
needs doing.
hustle and bustle.
Still waiting on the
Fine
report.
place to cast off the stresses of the day.
There's a time and a place for
Wise
idleness, I
are as
suppose.
discerning with time as with coin.
I'd fancy a kip, but not at the expense of my duty.
Suppose I'd best earn my keep. Would that all
Lots to
places
be
were
taken
so
care of
welcoming as
before the
this.
day's done.
The wise are as discerning with time.
May this
as
day
with
bring
coin.
delights new and old.
Better press on. There's much needs doing.
All honest
Wealth
coin
could
is
use
made
more
while the
places
sun
like
is
this.
high.
Would that all my days were so
My back's so stiff after a day's patrol.
Nary a den.
I'll admit, I did worry you'd forgotten me. While we're here, shall we take care of that other task we were entrusted with as well?
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
Well met, sir.
suppose I could visit some.
Pray, slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
I've got to focus. My shift's only just begun.
I can kick just about anywhere.
Sometimes this is the only place I can find me a cup of tea.
These two such a sight with us already.
I'm on my feet. Nay, my legs are as lead.
Breadth of watch is no less important than depth.
Such
Twouldn't do to meddle in each other's affairs here.
These festivities are part and parcel of our state.
There's comfort in the humdrum of daily life.
I'm just grateful I get to lead a choir.
Let us forget the
A lonely place, but not without its charms.
There's no shame in living life with pleasures.
Surely these extravagances cannot continue.
silence cultivates wisdom.
Always sets me to thinking, this place.
Want to
I'd
win a real
sooner
battle?
stay out
I'll
of battle
prove my worth.
possible.
Another ale can't make my done.
Is there nary a chance to make a fresh acquaintance?
Best to remain. I cannot afford another night of cavorting.
Everyone who dances with me complains of sore feet.
My list of duties grows ere longer.
I'd sooner
The
stay
sooner
out
my
of battle,
duties are
were it
completed,
possible.
the better.
I could use a bit of excitement
Such
in my life.
quietude is a blessing.
Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off alone.
My sword arm could use some work.
I dare say.
My legs are stiff as boards after training. I only pray my watch finishes without incident. Such quietude is a blessing.
Everyone who dances with me.
Is there nary a chance to make a fresh acquaintance?
Another ale can't.
I shan't.
My sword arm could use some work.
Methinks I'll have a rest. My feet.
I cannot afford another night on cavorting.
To the sovereign's help, and a king.
These festivities are...
Perchance you've heard. The Sovereign, wounded in glorious combat with indeed. 'Tis a weight off my heart to think.
I like to think I give people a reason.
Stop 'em. Hang about. Enjoy the show.
I suppose I ought to avail myself.
I'm frightfully busy.
What must needs be done?
I'm just
Such
grateful.
cheap drink. 'Tis not at all to my taste.
Wonder if anyone wild has a garnish training.
Twouldn't do to meddle in each.
I only pray my watch finishes
I
without
pray
incident.
naught goes amiss. I've a headache as it is.
A welcome respite from all that hustle and bustle.
Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off a hermit.
What a delightful breeze.
Work done gracelessly is work done poorly.
little enough gold to spend as 'tis.
I only pray my watch finishes without incident.
Once the day's work
Would
is
that
done,
I could attend these
There's
occasions
comfort in the
every
humdrum of
eve.
daily life.
A lonely place. Not without its charms.
My list of duties grows ere longer.
A place to soothe
weight
the
of my
spirit.
duties is like to flatter me.
Off to market I go.
My list of duties grows ere longer.
Tis quiet as a mill pond hereabouts.
I'm not sure what to do with myself today.
Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off a hermit.
A welcome respite from all that hustle and bustle.
I've little enough gold to spend as 'tis.
Oh, how lovely.
I
I'll
do
have to remember
so
this
enjoy dancing.
A lonely place.
My
Not
list
without
of
its charms.
duties grows ere longer. Up at dawn, done by dusk.
I've little enough gold to spend as 'tis.
What a delightful...
Is this fast truly?
What is quiet as a mill pond?
spice?
Wealth is rooted in the soil of learning.
Does life have meaning?
A
Or is
place
it
to
something
soothe the
that
spirit. This.
I'm partial to a little quiet from time to time. Mayhap I ought to have chosen an
Sometimes I
easier
wonder
path
if
in
I'd be
life.
better off a hermit.
A fine place to sit and gather one's thoughts. This
I find
place is
dressing for these
dull.
occasions
Can't
awfully
complain, mate.
tedious.
Can't wait for the new
What a
equipment.
delightful breeze.
Mindless labor is for mindless men.
A welcome respite from all those horrid ruffians.
There's aught to be said for
Tis
peace
quiet
and
as a mill
quiet.
pond hereabouts.
Such
Does life
quietude
have
is a
meaning?
blessing.
Or is aught we do in vain?
Times are peaceful. I can ask for no more than that.
Off to market I
I'd
go.
sooner stay out in battle, were it possible.
Mindless labor is for mindless men.
I'm just grateful I get to lead a quiet life.
Ah, the perfect spot to sit and think a while.
A welcome
Want some
respite
in a real
from all
battle?
those horrid
I'll prove my
ruffians.
worth.
Off to market I go.
Sometimes this is the only place I can find peace.
I do hope our sovereign's enjoying
It's the
himself.
same. Day after day.
Mayhap I really
Just
would
how
have
I
been
like
better
it.
off a baker.
The occasion demands we forego
I always puts me in a contemplative mood.
What must needs be done?
I ought to take a moment to review my... Only person I believe in is myself.
Such quietude is a blessing.
Mayhap I really would have been better off a
Talents can take me.
This is a peaceful place.
Dull days for us are a sign that all is well.
Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off a hermit.
The sooner my...
I only pray my watch finishes without incident. Don't
look to me to solve this.
A place to soothe the spirit.
Captain will have my head if I skip another patrol. Well, it's rooted in the soil of London. A fine place.
One dance.
All this merrymaking is a joy to behold.
Might as well make merry while the wine flows.
Is this fun?
The occasion demands we forego boorish inquiries.
These masks are
Surely these...
It is not at all just about anywhere.
today.
I've little enough gold to spend as tis.
If you've naught to say, I'd best be...
Can't complain, mine. When does my watch end?
This may...
I'm a tad preoccupied just now. If you can't...
You seem to be rather... 'Tis lamentable that the captain of the late consul's guard should have been relegated to the garrison. But there are whispers that he was given this station in reprisal for an unthinking petition he made to her grace. Ever since Thesa's faction seized power within the palace, her detractors have found themselves shunted into a corner. If I were you, I'd take care not to be seen currying favor with the good captain. Thesa has eyes everywhere, it seems.
It isn't a bit early for arrest as yet.
And who are you, Sir?
Now, how best to proceed?
Now here's a welcome sight.
I'm about ready to fall asleep
My
on my
head will roll if aught goes awry.
Oh!
There's comfort.
I'm frightfully busy.
You're far from your station, are you not?
I was bored out my skull.
Would that I could attend these occasions every eve. Wonder if anyone would notice on this training.
A bit of excitement in my life.
Now this is a conundrum.
All my days are so tranquil.
Well, it's rooted in the soil of London. Such a great blessing.
Happiness is a full schedule.
Have you heard? 'Twouldn't do to meddle.
I find it
A place
Want
to
some in a
soothe
real
the
battle?
spirit.
I'll prove my worth.
Now, pay me no mind. We who are gathered here are naught but nameless nobles. 'Twould be uncouth to inquire after another's identity.
Such cheap drink. It is not at all to my taste.
I'm not sure what to do with myself today.
Another fancy party hosted by the Arisen. You'd think he's feeling plenty merry by now.
Best mind that tongue afore you lose it. 'Twould seem our... Another ale can't make my dancing any worse.
Up at dawn, done by dusk.
Mayhap I'll go on an adventure of my own.
Our first sovereign in decades. All this merrymaking... Surely these extravagant...
Is there aught you require?
Armate preoccupied.
I'll feel a sight better once I've had my dinner.
Such quietude is a blessing.
Thought of it before whatever happens here.
Or is
Anyhow.
what we do in vain?
I do so enjoy dancing.
There's ought to be said for peace and...
The occasion demands we forego
Dalliances with bandits.
Best to remain...
Now, we who are gathered here are naught but...
My list of duties grows ere long. Remember this place.
Mayhap I'll go on an adventure of my own.
My sword arm could use
Sometimes this is the only place I can find.
Methinks I'll have a...
Now this is a conundrum.
My list of duties grows ere longer.
I'll have to remember this place.
I ought to take a moment to review my affairs. Off to market I go. These masks are naught but a hindrance.
How might I better my performance?
Perhaps I'll have a nap. Spend the noon dreaming.
This is a peaceful place. Perfect for meditation.
I must get a move on. I've much to do yet. Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off a hermit.
Always sets me to
my
think.
watch finishes without incident.
Does life have meaning? Or is all we do in vain?
I ought to take a moment to review my affairs.
Such quietude is a blessing.
There's ought to be said for peace and
Does life have meaning? Or is all we do in vain?
Perhaps a breath of fresh air. I am all of a dither.
From me today, what younger shoulders come.
Off to market for the sun and crown is my specialty.
A breath of fresh air is just what I needed.
I'm just grateful I get to lead a quiet life.
I've little enough gold to spend these days.
The perfect spot to sit and think a while.
I only pray my watch finishes without incident.
Not sure why I'm trying, if I'm honest. Just one last push, and I'll be done for the day.
Nice place this. I'm in no hurry to
These masks are naught but a hindrance.
Depend on me.
always sets me to thinking, this place.
I've a niggling feeling
All my days in search.
Mayhap circumstance
On
should
me
try
to
to
bear
entertain.
what young shoulders
I'd sooner stay out of the battle, were it possible.
Dull days. Smiles are the finest reward I could ask for.
I find dressing for these occasions awfully tedious.
My sword arm could use some work.
Now, we who are gathered here.
Grateful new equipment's coming.
Little enough gold to spend as 'tis.
I only pray my watch finishes without incident.
'Twouldn't do to...
Want some in a real battle? I'll prove my worth. Got to focus. My head would I'd sooner stay out of battle. Where it possible.
'Twouldn't do to meddle any...
I'm frightfully busy. No time for... I must ask you to comport yourself with the utmost civility while you are within the masquerade hall.
I'm little enough. Spain is the perfect spot to sit and think a while.
My sword arm could use some work.
A breath of fresh air is just what I needed.
I shan't let any...
Is this fast?
They're the same
Oh,
tired
this is a
faces and
conundrum.
the same tired fox.
Business to attend to, friends to sup with.
Silence cultivates wisdom.
Off to market I go.
From me to bear
A lonely place, not without its charms.
I ought to take a moment to review my affairs.
Mindless labor is for mindless men.
Would that all my days were so tranquil.
I've little enough gold to spend as 'tis.
I ought to take a moment to review my affairs.
A lonely place.
My
But
list of
without its
duties
charms.
grows ere longer.
always sets me to think of this place.
Where might I go to spend a few hours untroubled?
Got to
Perhaps a breath of fresh
Head
air.
will blow
I am
if
all of a
water
dither.
Mindless labor is for mindless men.
There's ought to be said.
Nice place this, and in no hurry to leave.
A welcome respite from all those horrid ruffians.
I'd sooner stay out of battle.
My list of
where it's
duties
possible.
grows ere longer.
Beauty fades, truth's heart remains.
Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off a hermit.
I ought to take a moment to review my affairs.
Silence cultivates wisdom.
On me to bear what
Would that all my days were so tranquil.
Perhaps I'll have a nap. Spend the noon in dreams.
A breath of fresh
Little
air
enough
is
gold
just
to
what I
spend
need.
as 'tis.
Silence cultivates wisdom.
I'm just grateful I get to lead my life.
They're the same tired faces and the same tired fox.
I only pray my
There's
watch
comfort
finishes
in
without
one's
it.
daily life.
A welcome respite from all that hustle and bustle.
Gathering much of a crowd today.
A welcome
I've little enough
respite from
gold
all
to
those
spend as
horrid
'tis.
ruffians.
I only pray my
A
watch
welcome
finishes
respite
without
from all
incident.
that hustle and bustle.
find dressing for these occasions awfully tedious.
Wealth is rooted in the soil of
Always
life.
sets me to think.
I must
A
get a
lonely
move on.
place.
I've much to do yet.
Not without its charms.
I've little enough gold to spend as 'tis.
A welcome respite from all that hustle and bustle.
A lonely place.
Business to attend to.
Not
Friends
without
to
its
stop.
charms.
Oh, nice place, this. I'm in no hurry to leave.
I'd sooner stay out of
Wealth is rooted in the soil of land.
What am I to do
I
with
must
myself
get a
today?
move on. I've much to do yet.
There's comfort in the humdrum of daily life.
My list of duties grows e'er longer.
Can't wait for the new equipment to come in.
Nice place, this. I'm in no hurry to leave.
A lonely place, but not without its charms.
Twould seem I drank such drink that I am drunk.
A breath of fresh air is just what I need.
I've little enough gold to spend as 'tis.
Off to market I go.
I'd sooner stay out of battle, where it's possible.
Mindless labor is for mindless men.
A welcome respite from all those horrid
Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off a hermit.
A lonely place, but not without its charms.
Wealth
eyes
is
grow
rooted
heavy.
in the soil of learning. Wealth
Such
is rooted in the
quietude,
soil of
blessing.
learning.
This place is up to fill this. My head will roll if aught goes awry. My sword arm could use some work. Would that all my days were so.
Wonder if anyone would notice if I'm mistraining.
Can't wait for the new equipment to come in.
tired. I've barely the vim to tie my boots. Oh, could use a rest.
Not looking for whatever happens here, anyhow.
Could use a bit of excitement
Perhaps I
in
ought
my
to
life.
hire on someone new.
Not for it.
Appreciate a little quiet from time to time.
Okay. My legs are dead.
Lost track of time.
Place to
I ought to earn my pay.
Such
I'd sooner
quiet,
stay
you
out